You know I'm Puerto Rican, right? And I know for a
You
fact you know.
claim to be. You claim to be.
Wait, what?
You claim to be.
What does that mean?
Are you born in Puerto Rico?
My father and mother are Puerto Rican. My mother was born
It
in Puerto
doesn't
Rico.
matter about your mother. Are you born there?
You know what Puerto Ricans are made up of.
What are Puerto Ricans made up of?
What Puerto Ricans are made of? What?
What?
Black, Taino Indians, Spaniards, right? Or no?
No.
Yes.
No. Listen to what I'm going to tell you. Puerto Rico is a colony. To be Puerto Rican, you have to be born there. When you're born there, it doesn't determine your ethnic background. You could be Chinese descent, born in Puerto Rico. Guess what? You're Puerto Rican. You could be Indian descent. There's plenty of them that are born in Puerto Rico. Guess what? They're Puerto Rican, sir. There's plenty of African descent people, just African descent, born in Puerto Rico. Guess what they are? Puerto Rican. Are you born in Puerto Rico? No. So how do you get to claim the national, if you will, identity of an island, of a colony that you were not born in? It's kind of like me, I say I'm Mexican. That's my nationality, sir. Guess why? Nationality stems from the word nation. I was born in that nation. That's what creates your nationality. If you look at your birth certificate, look at nationality. I guarantee you it does not say Puerto Rican.
What does it say?
Yours?
Yeah.
It says United States citizen. That's what it says. Your nationality is U.S. citizen. You're an American.
I have to take a look at that. I don't know.
Go look at it so I could prove so you could prove me right. So you mean to tell me these people that are actually born in the island of Puerto Rico, that are born there, and that's what determines that they're Puerto Rican? See, you are trying to add a particular set of ethnicities to a nationality, and that doesn't work because anybody around the world could be born in any country they want. Anybody could be born in Mexico. Guess what? Whether it be an Arab, an Indian, an Asian, a European born in Mexico, guess what they are? Guess what their nationality is when they're born in Mexico? Regardless of their ethnic background. Guess what it is? Mexican. That's their nationality, meaning the place of birth is it's the country that they're born in, man.
So you telling me that I'm supposed to ignore my bloodline and start identifying myself as the land I was born on?
Listen, that's why there's a difference, and please pay attention, bro. Please. That's why there is a difference between race, ethnicity, and nationality. You are trying to use them as if it's just one ball. It doesn't work like that. Your nationality does not represent your ethnic background or your race. Your race can be completely separate from your nationality. And more than often, it's so. Your ethnicity, your ethnic backgrounds could be completely separate from their nationality. And often so, it is so. You are trying to use race, nationality, and ethnicity interchangeably. It doesn't work.
Okay, so what's my ethnicity then? From what I told you.
That I don't know. That I don't know. I don't know. See, but I know
Okay,
your race.
wait up,
I know
wait up,
your race. I know
wait
your
up,
nationality.
wait up. 1 second, one
Hmm.
second. How would I determine my ethnicity?
By doing what you call it, a DNA test.
No, no,
That's how.
no.
That's your ethnic backgrounds. That's your ethnic background, bro. Your DNA, what you're made up in your DNA is your ethnicity, bro.
So
I teach this in schools. I wrote a book about it. You're talking to the right one about it.
okay, so why I go throughout my whole life and nobody has told me this? Why is that?
Because our public and mainstream scholastic system has failed us all.
No,
That's
no, no. I'm
why.
talking about my parents.
My parents don't know either. You and I more than likely have the same kind of parents, ignorantes, respectfully. No saben nada, bro. No
Wait up,
saben. ¿Cómo
wait
van
up,
a saber?
wait up, boss. Wait up, 1 second. So my grandmother, my father, my mother, they all from Puerto Rico. I was born. They tell me what I am. I'm Puerto Rican. You telling me that for the last 43 years of my life, I'm supposed to ignore that?
No, absolutely not. For the last 43 years of your life, your parents and grandparents have been Puerto Rican. In fact, they have been because they were born there. That only determines their
Yo
nationality.
hablo
It
español.
doesn't
Yo hablo
determine
español,
their
sí.
race or ethnic background. It doesn't determine their race or ethnic background. But for sure, guaranteed, they are in fact Puerto Rican because they're from there. They're born there. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would never say no. Are your parents and grandparents born in Puerto Rican? Yep, they're Puerto Rican. They ain't no argument. You ain't getting up from me.
So right now, as technically, right now, knowing that my mother, father, grandmother was born in Puerto Rico, there's nothing that with that information I could determine who I am. I'm supposed to ignore that. Is that what you're telling me?
No, of course
No,
not.
I'm not
You could
talking
go.
about do a blood. I'm not talking about do a DNA test or that ancestry stuff. I'm not talking about that. I know that's a way. I'm saying right now, for argument's sake, I can't say I'm Puerto Rican because my father and mother are Puerto Rican in my
If
blood.
you if you if you want to, you could claim that. But listen to what I'm telling you. That doesn't determine your ethnic background or your race. Your race is determined by what you are phenotypically presenting. You are using Puerto Rican as if it's interchangeably used with ethnicity and race, and it doesn't. You can't do it. You think I'm trying to bring you down because I'm telling you these facts?
No, not now. I don't feel that now. I don't feel that now. But listen, so let me ask you this. So now I'm gonna do the ancestry thing, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna do. So now how is that gonna read out? If I'm telling you what I am, if everything I'm saying is factual, what should it
About
say?
what? Factual about what? About your
Well,
parents and your grandparents?
yes,
Uh-huh.
because
What will it say?
you questioned that. You questioned that. You
I
said I
didn't
don't.
question it.
Yeah, you
I
said
didn't
you don't
question
think
it.
I'm Puerto Rican.
No. I said that you were not born there, sir. And you cannot use your race interchangeably with nationality. That's all I said, and you took it as an insult.
No. You didn't say right, earlier, bro.
I said
Earlier,
literally
no,
exactly this I said.
no. You said I don't even know if you Puerto Rican. You said that.
Yes, and are
No,
you born look, listen. Look how look how simple it is. Are you born in Puerto Rico?
no.
Okay, so you're not.
Okay, but wait up. Let me ask you this. You know about the ancestry stuff? You know about that?
Of course I do. I
Okay,
took two of them. I took one in 2010 and in 2022. Yeah.
and it came back the same.
More or less, yeah.
Okay,
Two different
okay,
companies and they literally almost the same, yeah.
okay, okay. Here's what I'm asking. If if I'm telling you what my parents are, my grandparents, how is that supposed to read back?
Perfect question. I appreciate you so much for this question. Where your parents and your grandparents have been residing has nothing to do with their ethnic background or their place of origin. Regardless if they have been for 3 centuries, 2 centuries, 3 centuries in Puerto Rico, that still has nothing to do with their place of origin, meaning their ethnic background, where they originally descend from. What I will promise you, with all due respect, I will promise you that they are not the original people of that island. And that I can promise. How do I know this? Because I'm looking at your phenotype and you do not look Taino. That's why I could promise you that your ancestry is not original to that island. That I could promise. Now, what is it specifically going to say the DNA test result? I don't know. But I could guarantee you it will be overwhelmingly European. That I promise.
All right, then I'm not gonna come back when I said I was gonna come back. I'm gonna probably do that DNA test and then I'll be back. I gotta send the kid and everything, and then we'll go from there.
Before you go, are you going to go now?
No, I'll listen.
I want to have one more topic with you. It's important to me, and I want to make a clip out of it.